Hi guys, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we've got a very straightforward tutorial for you today. If I just roll up, we've got three little buttons here. We're going to be demonstrating anchor tags. Now, anchor tags are a fantastic way of getting around your site, especially if you've got a one-page scrolling site. If I click on this button, it's going to take us to this little dark section below. Just using anchor tag. This one's going to take us a little further down to this one here. I've got a button here that will take us back up to the top, or back up to our button section. And another one here, it's going to take us down to the gallery. If I take us back to the top of the page, you can also use these in your menus as well. I've got a gallery up here in my menu, and I'll show you how to do this. Really easy. So let's get started. I'm going to enable the Visual Builder. And let's go on down. I've got a section here. I'll leave that just as it is. Inside I've got a row with 3 buttons in it. Let's get rid of this row and we'll start from scratch. Okay, I'm going to add a new row. I'm going to have 3 columns in mine. That's what I had before. And I'm going to put a button in there. I'm not really going to style my button. I'm sure you know how to style your buttons. But what I am going to do is show you that's where you put your whatever you want your button to say. And the link, this is really important for us in a minute. This is where we're going to put our actual anchor tag to go where we want. I'm just going to pop that button in the middle of the column. So I'm going to go over to Design, Alignment, just pop it in the middle. Fantastic, great. Well, while we've got that, let's just clone it and put one in these other columns here. 2 little squares to clone, drag it over. They're both identical, doesn't matter which one you drag over. And we'll do similar. Fantastic. Okay, to make this go to a particular section or a row, you can do it on a section, the blue tab. You can do it on a row, the green tab, or you can actually do it to an individual module, the dark tab here. Let's go down a little bit. And I've got a section here. If we go inside this section, over to the advanced, CSS IDs and classes, and this is identical for both rows and modules. Over to the advanced is where you'll find CSS ID and classes. At the moment I've already got a CSS ID in there. I'm going to get rid of that. That was for our last buttons. You can call it what you want. Let's say blue blurb. It's a little blurb module with a blue icon there. That'll do for me. Like I say, you can call yours what you want. It needs to be unique, and make sure you put it in the CSS ID and not in the CSS class, or it will not work. Okay, so let's just copy that, and we want that first button to scroll down to here. So we'll save what we've done here. We'll go back up into the button. We'll go down to the link, and to make it scroll down to that section, we need to put a hashtag. Make sure you put a hashtag first and then the name of the CSS ID that we copied there. So once you've got your hashtag, CSS ID, it knows it wants to scroll down to that section here. Now, like I say, you can actually scroll to a module. If I roll a bit further down, we've got a little contact form down here. Well, let's go down and we'll actually put it in the row for this one. So green tab for a row, same place, advanced, CSS ID and classes. Make sure you go to CSS ID, and I'm going to say C form, C-O-R-M, contact form. Again, I'm going to copy that. We'll save it. We'll go back up to our button right here. We'll go in, obviously change what the button says, and for our link, remember hashtag. And then the CSS ID itself, we're good to go on that one. This next button here, we can have just go down to the gallery below. And I happen to know it's already got a link called gallery, so let's change that to gallery. And we'll put the link of hashtag. And I know it's got a CSS ID of gallery. So that one's going to now roll down to here. Actually, the top, the blue section, has got the ID. And I put a little backup button here, and you can put a button or whatever it is. You can trigger this with a module, whatever you want. I'm using buttons because it makes it easy to see what's going on. This one, we'll have it roll back up to this little section at the top here. And it's already doing it, just to show you. Section that the buttons are in has got a CSS ID of 3 buttons. There it is. So we know we need to give backup button if we want to go back up there. The link, it's got to be hashtag 3 buttons. Fantastic. Well, let's make sure this is going to work. So we'll test it on the front end, then I'll show you how to actually do it with your menu as well, and it's very simple. So we'll save draft, publish if you're ready. We'll exit the Visual Builder. Let's roll on down to our buttons here. And the first one, I think this is just taking us to here. Oh no, it's taking us to our blurb. There we go. Second one should take us down to that contact form row. Remember, we anchored to the row there. Got it back to the top here. Third one will take us to the gallery there. There we have it. And we've got a backup, which should take us to the buttons, which should put the buttons right under the menu here. And there we have it. And like I say, that's an awesome little feature to have on your site. It's a great way of directing people around your site, especially if you've got a one-page scrolling site. Okay, well, let's show you how to add it to a menu. So let's say we want to add the contact form down here to the menu. So go down to your dashboard. Once at your dashboard, go down to Appearance and Menus. That'll take you to this page here, wherever it is. Make sure you're working on your primary menu, or the one that you want to change or add your new link to. Let's just delete one of these because I don't want too many in here, so I'm going to delete that one. Okay, and to build this today, we're going to use custom links, so you can close up the pages. We're going to use a custom link. Now, our contact section, we gave the CSS ID of CForm. So again, we need hashtag and the CSS ID, which is CForm. And the link text, you can put in whatever you want to say. So let's say contact us, I guess. When you're happy, add it to the menu. Make sure you hit the save at the bottom here to update your menu. Once it's updated, it'll tell you up here. Let's go back here. When I refresh, we should have our contact on the right hand side there. There it is. Let's go up to the top where we would be when the page loaded and hit the contact us. I'm just going to scroll down to that form. Remember, we're linking to the, or anchor tagging to the row this time, not the section with that one. So there you go, guys. There's how to use anchor tags to make people go to where you want on your website there. Really great feature, pretty basic stuff, but we've had a lot of questions about this recently. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, pop them below the video. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video like this. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.